Hi everyone, this is Kevin from Supernatural Selection. Are you an independent creator? Do you have a webcomic or an Etsy store? Do you 3D print things? Or are you just looking to get some word out for your Discordian cabal with social terrorism? Well, we'd love to help. And David, I believe you've got some details about how we can help.
Why, certainly. If you go to supernaturalselectionpod.com/contact, that is supernaturalselectionpod.com/contact, you can learn how to advertise with us.
That's right. I believe the rate is $2 per episode. You can't beat that with a stick.
I mean, trust me, we've tried.
Yeah, that's cheap. That's literally cheaper than dirt.
Mm-hmm. And best of all, if you're not sure how to write an ad, we'll do it for you. We'll even record it.
Absolutely. Just let us know what you need in the ad, and we'll be happy to do that for you.
And again, that URL is supernaturalselectionpod.com/contact.
And now, back to the show.
Needs more reverb on that.
Well, it's never recorded, so, I mean...
I was just going to say, we should do an entire episode where we just, do intense voice modulation for the entire episode to see if anyone actually notices.
Oh, end the show? I gotcha. Okay, that sounds like a great plan. Hello, and welcome to Supernatural Selection. I'm your host, Kevin. With me this week are Mike the Skeptic. Mike, how are you doing?
Mike's not here tonight. In his place will be...
Mike the Believer.
Mitch.
You're not Mitch. Mitch Whitberg. There we go.
Mitch the kinda doesn't believe anything.
Wow.
Well, at least that remains consistent.
Okay, yeah, at least you can call bullshit. You doing all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Cool. All right. Great. Awesome. Wunderbar. And we've got Mr. David Davis. David, how are you doing?
Speaking of bullshit.
God damn. Just self-deprecating the shit out of ourselves.
Yeah, I don't know. Are you guys tired?
Yes.
I'm tired.
Always.
Drastically so. There was a time in my life when I wasn't tired, and that was 4 decades ago.
That's got to be one of the bingo spaces, right?
Us being tired?
Yeah.
And old? Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Everybody mark your bingo space. Get your little stamper deal. So, before we get started, we have a review that I neglected to read on the show.
Ooh.
It is from Apple Podcasts, which is now a thing. It's been a thing for a little bit, but they just kind of got rid of iTunes and started a podcast app.
So they wanted to suck everything into iTunes, and then they were like, nah, that's fine. We don't want to do that anymore.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
What the fuck? What's wrong with these tech companies, I tell you?
It's like HBO Max in their name.
Yeah, HBO Max to Max, back to HBO Max.
Mm-hmm. And next it's going to be HBO Steve.
Increase shareholder value.
Make more content. So this review is from Bedpunk. I might know who that is, but I'm not positive. And the review is titled, Had to Stop Listening.
Oh, no.
The show was too entertaining. I couldn't focus on my work.
They had me in the first half.
Yep. The hosts have great chemistry and seem like cool dudes to hang out with. So thank you, Bedpunk.
I don't know. I think I'm kind of boring to hang out with.
Honestly, yeah, I think we'd be too busy talking about cryptids and shit to be actually like a fun little hangout.
Yeah, we just sit there and argue about ghost monkeys per usual. So, it's a week in weird. And order this week is going to be me, Mike, then David.
Okay.
All right. Mike, you get your articles there, buddy?
Yeah.
All right. Well, my first article this week is from dailymail.co.uk. As usual, Daily Mail's not as bad as, like, The Sun.
Fair.
For a second there, I thought you meant the literal sun, but yeah.
Well, this article is by Rob Wah.
Wah!
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 Posted July 13th, and the article is called "Aliens Are Already Here. They are intelligent, but have a dark side and operate on us."
What an amazing headline.
Yeah.
I think headline should be a little more succinct than that, but okay.
I feel like, you're really breaking new ground with that in the world of the paranormal. But this came to me for a specific reason, and I'll see if you can figure it out. Users of a naturally occurring psychedelic drug are convinced they've encountered real alien beings, including machine elves, which inhabit a realm beyond our Earth.
Now, aren't machine elves just gremlins?
Not quite.
Well, I'm thinking in the terms of like a World War II.
No, not those.
Okay.
Are they like mechanical elves, like automatons?
I'm hoping they give a description because I've heard them referred to as machine elves, DMT elves, and it's very Lovecraftian sometimes.
I'm not gonna touch the psychedelic drugs part because I think they didn't bury the lead there. They just shoved it right there in front.
Yep, like a flagpole sticking up off the ground.
Y'all ever been so high you've seen elves?
Nope.
No. Well, not elves, demons, but not elves.
I've never done any psychotropics, so
I'm never touching edibles again. That's all I'm saying.
You just I
decline to state anything.
Yeah. So these machines, you decline? We already know. Anyway, these machine elves, described as chattering, mischievous entities. Okay, maybe it is gremlins. Fuck.
Right.
Consistently appear in the visions of those who take DMT.
Oh man, Joe Rogan is fucked.
I know. Which one neuroscientist suggested could mean users are actually entering a shared alien reality.
Or our brains are, all kind of wired the same, so it makes us all see the same shit.
Well, you know how you have trouble with Latin shit in your articles, Mike?
Yeah.
Here we go with a chemical.
Oh, boy.
DMT, or N-dimethyltryptamine?
Dilithiotryptamine?
Sounds pretty close.
What was that, David?
Dilithiotryptamine? Is that how...
No, it's like the word dimethyl. I guess, maybe. Fuck. I don't know.
Dimethyltryptamine, yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, English. DMT is present in thousands of plants, including ayahuasca.
Oh!
Which is used in religious ceremonies, but is also present in small amounts within the human body. Dr. Andrew Gallimore, who has a PhD, was in biological chemistry. Okay, that's written poorly. Dr. Andrew Gallimore, who has a PhD in biological chemistry and has studied computational neuroscience, said he encountered these beings firsthand after being transported to a hyperdimensional world teeming with intelligent life forms. Anybody ever seen From Beyond?
Just no.
Anyway.
Yeah. Well, I like that he also just kind of admitted, that he did drugs.
Yes.
Just straight up.
Yep. Just admit it. Own up to it. Unlike earthly creatures, these beings, ranging from insectoids to godlike figures, seem to exist in a space that defies our three-dimensional understanding. Gallimore's encounters with these alien intelligences have convinced him that they are not mere drug hallucinations, but may represent a genuine presence accessible through DMT. The consistency of these visions among DMT users, where no human or animal forms appear, has raised profound questions about whether these aliens are already here, embedded in an unseen dimension. Gallimore added that DMT may act as a key, unlocking this hidden world where these advanced intelligences wait, potentially holding answers to their purpose on Earth. With most psychedelic drugs, such as LSD, people's experiences are very different each time, unlike the reported experiences of those on DMT, where there are strange similarities. Dr. Gallimore described his first trip on the drug, having put a small amount of powder in a glass pipe and smoked it. Quote,
Science!
Science! I'm smoking crack for science. So, quote, within a few seconds, the normal waking world is obliterated and replaced with an entirely novel, what can only be described as alien reality. Highly complex, hyperdimensional, quite abundantly and quite obviously populated by extremely intelligent and advanced beings, Gallimore described.
He entered the fucking quantum realm from Ant-Man Quantumania.
Jesus Christ. The scientist added that the creatures he saw were, quote, non-human, non-animal beings that were not from this world. He claimed that DMT differs from other drugs because rather than altering reality, you find yourself in a new world, taken to an alien reality. Famous psychedelics researcher Terence McKenna described the drug as a reality channel switch. Gallimore believes that one way to understand how psychedelics work is through computational models of the brain. According to the neuroscientist, taking drugs like DMT switches the brain to constructing an alternate waking world model, allowing it to access information it normally does not have. This differs from our normal experiences of the world, which rely on the brain constructing a model of the environment using sensory information such as sight, smell, and taste. In simpler terms, Gallimore doesn't think the drug is transporting people to another planet. Instead, it's allowing people to see what the normal range of human brain activity is unable to process, including beings living in other dimensions on Earth.
Just invisible techno-elves all around us.
Yeah. What was that, Mike?
Said almost there. Like it's like going to somewhere kind of rational and then took a right turn at hyperdimensional beings.
Yes, and it turns out they're mice. So, another quote. You don't have to travel anywhere. I'm not saying your consciousness is going somewhere. All that's happening is you are interacting with some kind of alternate intelligence, and the DMT has to somehow allow an alternate source of information to enter the brain, Gallimore said.
That should have been like the Shaggy voice right there. But no, you don't have to do it, but I'm just a vision. That's what I'm hearing in my head.
Yeah. Gallimore added that in his many interviews and interactions with the users of DMT, which I was like, have you just been interviewing machine elves? He has spoken to several people who have encountered the tiny machine elves. Probably the most famous of all are the... I can't do it. My throat's fucked up.
I appreciate the attempt.
Yeah, I tried it. Probably the... Oh, wow. Okay, this is great. Probably the most famous of all are these multitudinous, giggling machine elf-type beings. And these very small creatures that operate in great numbers and are generally very lively, cheeky, jovial, and mischievous, Gallimore revealed. I feel like he just described the nanites from MST3K.
I don't know. I think it's like the Keebler elves, except they make microchip cookies.
Mike?
I was just imagining like the little gnome guys from Golden Axe.
Okay.
You know, the little ones that you hit, their they steal your shit, but you hit them and they give shit back.
I don't remember that for some reason, but okay.
Like in between levels, they'll show like a scene of campfire and you're asleep, and the little gnomes come and steal your shit. And
the wee folk, okay. Hee, we're stealing your stuff. Anyway. Oh wow. Okay. Quote continues. They sing impossible objects into existence. They speak in some kind of visible language, he added. Meanwhile, the insectoid beings have a dark side, seeming to perform psychic surgery on some DMT users, so they're pulling chicken guts out.
Oh.
Other creatures seem more like gods, according to the scientist. Quote, it's impossible to put into words, but beings that seem to be constructed from more than 3 dimensions that are quite obviously inordinately more complex than any other kind of intelligent being that you were ever going to encounter in this universe, Gallimore described.
So they're seeing the Godhead?
They may be seeing the God Dick as well. I don't know how much they're getting in their field of vision. In his book, Death by Astonishment, Confronting the Mysteries of the World's Strangest Drug, let's savor that for a minute. Death by Astonishment.
That's how I want to go.
Startled to death by elves. Anyway, Gallimore said that he does not know where these beings are, but has a sense that it is a realm that is trillions of years older than our universe, and the beings are billions of years more advanced than us. He says that the space in which the entities are discovered feels like a higher dimensional structure, as if someone who had lived in a 2-dimensional world suddenly gained access to a 3D space. Gallimore has now devoted himself full time to researching the drug.
Hell yeah.
He just likes doing DMT.
I think so. And said that while there is a lot of academic work with DMT and brain imaging, many researchers are countercultural. He said that he hopes to one day fully understand where the DMT experiences take people. Quote, we don't know the relationship between our universe and this place. Whether it's parallel in some way, whether we're kind of a lower dimensional slice or some higher dimensional structure. We don't know where this place is or our relationship to it, Gallimore admitted. And this was filed under Earth.
There is a good Lovecraftian story in this. Like, imagine this guy,
there is. It's
pretty straight edge. Like, he's going to try DMT for the first time. He goes home, gets comfortable, takes the trip, and his eyes just awaken to, like, this horrible world of psychic surgery mantoids and, techno-gnomes.
If you have not read the H.P. Lovecraft story From Beyond, you pretty much just described it.
Yeah.
Great
movie, too.
Yeah. I haven't actually seen the movie. I know about it, but the story is interesting.
Yeah.
So I find that really fascinating. There's a dude I would have loved to have gotten on the show to talk about this stuff because the fucking machine elves and stuff.
Right.
But, like, I do find it fascinating that people do often report the same types of creatures, but, like, I'm wondering if that's, like, a collective unconscious thing.
Like, do you think that...
archetypes.
Do you think that Joe Rogan is just constantly seeing this shit and just trying to keep it down? And, like...
I don't know that Joe Rogan actually knows he's interviewing humans at any given time.
Everybody has the face of a praying mantis to him.
Yeah. Yeah, no, he thinks he's actually talking to, like, I don't know, pick a celebrity, and what he sees is just a mass of elves holding themselves together.
Biblically accurate elf.
It's like Devastator, but machine elves. Oh, Lord.
Like, what the fuck is a machine elf, though?
I don't know. They always call them that. Mike, what do you think a machine elf is?
So...
did you look it up?
In the Wikipedia DMT page, they talk about this. And they say, kind also another term they're called is the fractal elves.
Yeah, that's another thing.
Self-transforming machine elves. Sounds like the Bayformers to me, but
Go
Yeah,
bots.
no, like I said, Devastator.
Go bots.
But okay, so I think this
Puzzlor.
I think this is kind of a combination of a few different neurological things we can see. Like one, you ever like squeeze your eyelids really tight and you see fractals?
Hell yeah.
I've never seen fractals. I get blobs that do sort of a fractal thing.
Yeah, so I think this is a combination of that and our
pareidolia.
Well, we have our face recognition stuff in our brain. I have no idea if there's an actual term for that.
Pareidolia.
That's what that is? Okay.
Yeah.
I couldn't. And that, and remember the people that have the neurological condition where they see everybody as demons?
Oh, yeah.
But they're very elf looking because they have very sharp, angular features.
Yeah.
It makes their ears pointy and their like chins pointy.
God, that was a badass story.
So I think it's kind of like the drugs causing multiple areas of the brain to fire off in weird ways, which is, like this.
What a toxic combo of brain fuckery, right? That is.
Yeah, I know. That's what
shit.
these do. That's what drugs do.
I just want a drug that's going to like make me not hate myself all the time.
Can I have a drug that makes me feel the love of a parent?
Ow.
Wow.
Fucking ow.
Look, if someone could come up with that drug, they would be the whole world would just self-destruct. But
I'm going with Huey Lewis. I want a new drug.
Yeah, weed butter cookies. It's like mom made cookies for you, but you get high from them. Weed butter cookies.
Man, the feeling of like your grandmother bringing you a tray of cookies. That's the drug we need.
Christmas morning at 8 years old.
Oh shit, dude.
That would be so addictive.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Look, if there was a opium den, but it was like a Christmas morning den, you'd never get me out.
But, so that's kind of my thought there. And I just think that, everyone has very similar experiences just because it's affecting people's brains in the same way. It's like I was trying to think of some other non-brain way to look at it. And the closest I could come up with is I've seen a failure mode in, computer video cards where like it starts showing like stuff on the screen. Like when the memory's going bad, it'll show like, text instead of your, game graphics. And it's not like anyone's sitting there trying to say, well, this is obviously the video card trying to show you secret messages from, another dimension.
This is like when your NES cart was dirty and like all the characters had like numbers flashing in them and shit.
Yeah, it's just shit being all funky. But here's another interesting thing while skimming the Wikipedia article.
I wish you had stopped at one point just so you were saying funky butt. But anyway, continue.
I find it again. It concerns biogenesis of DMT in mammals. And it has been able to be triggered in rodents and rabbits.
Of course,
in lab settings. That they're able to use, since it's, dang it, where is that section? But since it is, it's a dimethyl form of a normal protein found in, mammals, it can be spontaneously made, and there it is. Because it's they've seen where was that biotransformations of tryptamine into DMT in a rabbit's lung. So think about this: if this could happen like in a person, and they out of the blue start seeing weird shit like that, what does that sound like to you?
Like that lady on the plane.
Or, somebody.
Actually.
Anything. I mean, it's just, an interesting thought of, well, if our all of a sudden you have a psychotropic, in somebody, and it's like just a little bit, but enough to make them start seeing weird shit.
It's like the people who produce the alcohol fermentation in their body too. Like,
I was just gonna say, can you imagine that, but with ergot? Oh, that would suck.
What if people seeing things might be like, at some point, I mean, not all of them, but some of them could be a, random, or not random, but a unique, not like, not a repeating thing, but something that only happens once.
Yeah, a spontaneous chemical reaction in their body.
Yeah, they like somehow produced a little bit of a psychotropic that made them just trip out for a second.
For fun, as a treat.
And, they saw the machine elves, and they, went crazy and murdered a hobo. I don't know.
I mean, I like your science explanation, but also, to be fair, it could just be that there are lizard people and mantis people on the veil of our perceptive reality, right? It could be that too.
You could have machine elves crawling all over you right now,
yeah,
Mike.
I think it's a good 50-50 chance.
I think the chance is less than that.
No, he's right. It is way less possible to be something mundane. It's definitely the
yeah. Someone just spontaneously creating their own, drugs in their body.
What makes more sense, that these machine elves are so bored that they're just gonna fuck with you all the time, even when you can't see them?
I don't know, man. I've been pretty bored sometimes.
I mean, if I was like a ghost or whatever, I'd haunt the shit out of people, right?
They'd be they're in another dimension. They're watching machine elf TV and spanking it to machine elf porn and going to their machine elf jobs where they make
I think you're anthropomorphizing them too much.
They make
they are beyond us.
I'm just imagining a bunch of pissed off machine elves because all there is machine elf Jay Leno on.
They make frozen machine elf dinners for the other machine elves.
Like every time you go to take a shit, there's like an invisible elf, a lizard person, and a mantis person just kind of cloaked and watching you.
Yeah, the mantis is just going, that's hot.
I think that's making people out to be way more important than we are.
Yeah, I don't know. And here's the other thing. Maybe they're not aware of us unless we're aware of them.
Shit.
We're just appearing in machine elves like bedrooms. They're about to have sexy times. And
we're the ghosts.
This weird person shows up
and we're so high and terrified, we're screaming at them as we see them. Yeah. So it's a terrible situation for everybody.
Yeah, no, imagine they're trying to get it on, and here's this screaming smooth thing with hair just in the middle of the room.
Just machine elf blocked me.
Oh my God, that thing! It's one of those meat things again.
I'm not in the mood anymore.
God damn it! Well, anyway, that was my story. I thought it was kind of interesting. We don't get to talk about the whole DMT thing much. And,
oh yeah.
So, Mike, what have you got for your first story there, pal?
So we could talk about DMT more if we, started our own research into it.
I'm a pass.
No, Kevin, you would not. Yeah, let's keep you away from the psychotropics.
Yeah, no, I am not doing it. I would not do well.
All right, so from Gizmodo on June 29th, notorious fungus returns.
Man, I'm glad I didn't go with a fungus story.
Really grows on you.
Notorious fungus blamed for mummy's curse is now a promising cancer treatment.
Wait a minute. Are you telling me... Wait a minute, Mike. This is just going to make them start grinding up mummies again.
Mummy dust.
I guess someone slurped up the mummy juice and decided that, cancer was gone.
Look, can someone not tell the rich?
But a dreaded fungus known to inhabit tombs has been reconstituted as a treatment for leukemia and is performing as effectively as some FDA-approved drugs.
Well, damn.
In the 1920s, a number of workers on the excavation team that uncovered King Tutankhamun's tomb met an untimely death. 5 decades later, 10 out of 12 scientists died after entering the tomb of the 15th century Polish king Casimir IV. In both cases, researchers suggested that fungal spores could have played a role in the mysterious deaths, specifically identifying the fungus Aspergillus flavus with the Polish burial. Within the Polish burial. A. flavus is now making a comeback, but not as a reawakened killer from an ancient tomb, but instead as a surprisingly effective cancer-fighting compound. By modifying a newly identified molecule found in the fungus, the researchers created a compound that performs as effectively against leukemia cells as FDA-approved drugs. The molecules at the center of these anti-cancer properties, known as ribosomally synthesized and post-translationally modified peptides, or RIPs, are a diverse group of natural molecules assembled by the ribosome, which makes proteins, and later modified by enzymes. They conduct many different biological activities, some of which are already known for their anti-cancer properties. To date, researchers have identified only a handful of RIPs in fungi, which is significantly less than the thousands previously discovered in bacteria. Part of the problem is that scientists didn't fully understand how fungi create RIPs. Quote, the synthesis of these compounds is complicated. Quan Yuen Nai, a postdoctoral fellow at the University of Pennsylvania's Department of Chemical and Biomolecular Engineering, said in a university statement. But that's also what gives them this remarkable bioactivity. Genetic analysis suggested that a specific A. flavus protein could be a source of fungal RIPs. Sure enough, when Nye and her colleagues turned off the genes responsible for said protein, RIP's chemical marker also vanished. Using this approach, the team discovered 4 different A. flavus RIPs with a previously undocumented structure of interlocking rings. After researchers purified these RIPs, which they named asparagomycins, 2 of the 4 unique molecules performed well against human leukemia cells without further modification.
Now, can I just say, every time you say a flavus, I think it should be in like a Jerry Lewis voice.
A flavus!
A flavus!
I was going to say a Flavus Flav.
That's what I was thinking.
Oh, yeah, boy!
When mixed with a lipid, a fatty molecule, a separate RIPS variant performed as well as citrabine, and daunorubicin, both of which are long-established FDA-approved leukemia drugs. To investigate this lipid's enhanced properties, the researchers went back to turning genes on and off. In this way, they identified a gene associated with the process that lets enough asparagomycins into the cancer cells.
Asparagomycins?
Asparagomycin?
There you go.
Yeah. Quote, this gene acts like a gateway, said Nye, the first author of the study published Monday in Nature Chemical Biology. It doesn't just help that
word.
Every time I come across it, I have to re-sound it out again. Asparagomycin just doesn't help asparagomycin get into cells. It may also enable other cyclic peptides to do the same. Cyclic peptides are other chemicals with known medicinal properties. Quote, knowing that lipids can affect how this gene transports chemicals into cells gives us another tool for drug development, Nye said. The researchers also discovered that asparagomycin might disrupt the process of cell division, which is good news for cancer treatments, since cancer consists of uncontrolled cell division. Furthermore, The compounds had little to no effect on breast, liver, or lung cancer cells, as well as on a number of bacterial and fungi. While this might sound like a negative thing, asparagmicin's potentially targeted impact would be an important characteristic for future medications. Moving forward, researchers aim to test asparagmicin in animal trials. The recent study investigated a promising new cancer therapy, but also paves way for future research into fungal medicines. Quote, "Nature has given us this incredible pharmacy," said Sherry Gao, senior author of the study and an associate professor in the University of Pennsylvania's Department of Chemical and Biomolecular Engineering. "It's up to us to uncover its secrets."
You know, I feel like me and Mike next episode should just read some remedial learning reading books.
No, the trick is to just
give us a break.
Go through your first impulse of how you want to pronounce it and just run with it.
See,
it gives people something to talk about later.
I'm not a perfectionist, but I'm too much of a
nerd
stickler to I want to get it right. That's why every time I come across, I'm like, I didn't say that right. I want to say it again. Okay, I didn't get it right that time. Third time's a charm. No, okay. Well, no, okay, that's good enough.
And we love it.
Yep. Especially since you keep doing the mushrooms.
Well, yeah.
Oh, and it's interesting. Very specifically, seems to affect leukemia.
Yeah,
not those others.
Yeah, well, that's interesting.
I'm sure there's other cancers. I mean, that'll affect, but yeah, it's does not target other ones. So
yeah, I like that. It seems to be a naturally occurring thing that can fight leukemia, and there will probably be a side effect like your balls explode.
Well, some might see it as a trade-off, especially people without balls.
If I had leukemia and I could get rid of it, but my balls exploded, I would probably be like, fuck it, blow them up.
Wasn't using them anyway.
Yeah, what the hell am I going to do with them? I'll find a hobby with the time I have from not having leukemia.
Fuck.
Just saying. Oh, man, that's neat, though.
Yeah, mushroom stories can be, really cool or really terrifying.
Yeah. Yeah, it's always either it can cure cancer or it will take over the mind of a species.
Yeah, or it is the cancer.
Yes. It's all cancer in the end, one way or the other. Oh, man. Thank you for that one, though, Mike. I like that. That's, yeah. I mean, and cancer runs in my family, and I've lost a lot of people to cancer, which, once again, fuck cancer.
Yep.
But, this wouldn't have helped anybody in my family, but, it's good to know there's still some advancements happening.
Could help someone else in someone else's family, yeah.
Oh, man. Hank Green from the Vlog Brothers had leukemia, and this could have helped. And he's still alive, he's cancer-free right now, so that's a plus. Anyway, again, thank you for that, Mike. I'm always fascinated by cancer stuff like this. David, what you got for us?
All right, well, do we love a good confidence man?
Oh, a confidence trickster?
Yeah, do we enjoy our good confidence tricksters?
Mike, do you? Because I do.
I mean,
if there's comeuppance or they're fucking over the rich.
I guess I can appreciate it, but I can't say I'm going to like someone like this. It's like Kevin said, unless it's a Robin Hood type, that is,
Yeah. Oh, I think we got a fun one here. This is from the Associated Press. This was published by Rajesh Roy. Man posed as an ambassador and ran a fake embassy, Indian police say.
Okay, this is way worse than those guys faking sign language at national events.
That was a pretty fucked up story.
Yeah, you remember that guy at Mandela's funeral? Everybody's, God, the fuck. Anyway,
everyone whose death is just like, what the fuck is it? What are they even talking about?
Yeah. God. Oh, man. So this guy did a thing, huh?
Yeah. He wanted that diplomatic immunity.
Thank you, Joss Ackland. Jesus.
This is from New Delhi, from the Associated Press. Indian police have arrested a man accused of running a bogus embassy from a rented residential building near the capital, New Delhi, and recovered cars with fake diplomatic plates.
What the fuck?
The suspect impersonated an ambassador and allegedly duped people for money by promising overseas employment, said senior police officer Sushil Gill of Uttar Pradesh State's Special Task Force of Northern India.
Let me ask, was this dude doing an in-person Nigerian prince thing?
It honestly feels like the original kind of pyramid scheme, right? Like back when it was associated with the Eiffel Tower. You remember that one con man?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, the original pyramid scheme probably involved the pyramids. Yeah.
Right? Okay, all right. According to police, Harshvardhan Jain, 47, claimed to have acted as an advisor or ambassador to entities such as Seaborga or West Arctica.
Wait. West Arctica.
West Arctica.
Arctica. Okay, I was like, come on, motherfucker, did you seriously say you were from West North Pole? But no, I misheard.
Yeah. Police recovered multiple doctored photographs showing Jain with world leaders and fake seals of India's foreign ministry in nearly 36 countries, Gill said.
Holy shit.
Jain was also suspected of illegal money laundering through shell companies abroad, he said. He's also facing charges of forgery, impersonation, and possessing fake documents. Police recovered 4 cars bearing fake diplomatic plates and nearly 4.5 million Indian rupees, or $52,095, and other foreign currencies and cash from Jain's rented premises, which were adorned with international flags of several nations. Jain or his lawyer couldn't be immediately reached for comment.
I hope this was all being done out of, like, a strip mall next to, like, a thing with tanning beds.
Like, literally just a, you see the photo of the residents, just like in a residential neighborhood, this dude set up a fake embassy.
Jesus Christ.
With the fucking the plates on the cars. That's so good.
That is some big brass balls there.
Like, that is bold, and I applaud it.
Yeah, I'm looking at the picture, and that is a house.
Yeah. Just straight up, like, all the little flags and stuff. So funny.
Chef's kiss, yes.
Very well done, sir. Very well done.
Because,
yeah.
It was probably rich folk he was, shystering there.
Yeah. I mean, if you're dealing with, like, ambassador shit, right?
Right.
Yeah. So I feel like this might be, like, I don't know how many small people got hurt on this. You know what I mean?
Hopefully not any, but in the long run, probably.
The audacity of this shit is just so good.
Know. I mean, that's like, I don't know. I'm trying to think of something. I don't know. I guess it'd be like if I went around claiming to be Jesse Jackson and just, like, expected people to buy it, and it worked.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Holy shit. That is a big pair of brass cojones, man. Mike, do you think you could pull off something like that?
Oh, hell no. No, I'm not that person.
I think I could, like, convince somebody. I could convince, like, a person. Like
I mean,
one
okay,
dude.
If the stakes were high enough, maybe. But, like, I mean, I just couldn't, like, convince myself to do it just, to profit and enrich myself.
Right. Okay, but, like, if you were, how many people do you think you could sucker?
I mean, anybody, as long as they're not, super big into fact checking.
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
David, how many people do you think you could scam with something like this?
I think I could pull something off. So one time I was just kind of fucking with some people, and I was talking about, like, 3M, tape, right? Like the clear plastic tape.
Right.
And I mentioned, well, the reason that the tape picks up the oils on your finger is because they were using that to figure out, like, fingerprints on ransom notes. because people would tape down the various clippings of letters, and then the FBI could figure out who. Yeah, and people believe me on that. That's not true.
Yeah,
but it seems convincing enough. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
So I could probably get. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh yeah, so I think maybe I'm going to say 5 people before I slip up.
Really? That's funny because I was going to say I could probably do 5.
Oh, interesting.
I could probably do 5. Anything beyond that, they're going to start talking to each other.
Right. I want to know how long he was doing this for.
Yeah, that's a good question. That's well, okay, he's had time enough to, like, get the cars, get the flags, you know? And that was a lot of money. So I'm going to say at least a year.
Yeah, and I mean, considering he was laundering through shell companies, how long does it take to do that?
I don't know. I feel like in Office Space, I have to, like, look up money laundering in the dictionary. Because I don't actually understand how it's like, yeah, but how do you get the soap out?
Right.
So, I don't know, man. This dude, man.
Like, I'm impressed. I'll be straight up, like, I'm impressed by this.
Yeah, no, I am too. I'm definitely, you know what, props to him for this. But if you hurt people, fuck him.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for that, David. We are going to take a podcast cheese break. And when we come back, we will do our next set of stories, and I believe David has something special for us at the end. So,
yes.
Happy ending?
Yes, Mike.
Could be.
Could be. Long distance. So, we will be right back after this. Hey, Kevin here. Hope you're enjoying the episode.
Hey, who are you talking to, Kevin?
Listeners of our shows, I also want to let them know that if they're enjoying what we've been doing, they can support us on Patreon.
Oh, Patreon. Were you going to tell them about the early episodes? Also, Patreon exclusive episodes that can be found there too?
Well, yeah, I was going to do the
whole yeah, and then there's the other cool stuff, including art, merch for subscribers, like tote bags, hoodies, shirts, mugs.
Yeah, and
can you believe people could support us for only $5 a month? You're definitely going to mention that too, right?
I was. Support Supernatural Selection and The Distraction Hole on Patreon for as little as $5 a month. Visit patreon.supernaturalselectionpod.com to learn more and get started today.
Piss for the piss god.
Damn it, I was going to say that, but that's okay because piss is stored in the balls. We're back. And podcast cheese has been achieved and piss is in the air.
But I thought piss was stored in the balls.
I thought that's what I just said. Piss is stored in the balls.
Oh.
What is the earth but not a giant testicle anyway?
Full of piss. So, my next story is from the BBC.
Ooh.
BBC.com.
You've been on a British kick lately.
I know, because it's so hard to find stuff that, like, with strange American stuff, it's always like, man shot in face twice.
You know, that's very fair. That is absolutely very fair.
That's too common here, so.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. It's like, it's like, oh, kind of crazy thing happened in the UK. Meanwhile, over here, man finds entire baby in KFC order. You know, shit like that.
Right. Fuck.
So, anyway, this is from the BBC. Author is Paul Burnell. And Dateline, Liverpool. And this one, okay, now, what is one of the things we talk about on this show before we get started? Cryptids.
Weird shit.
Yeah, cryptids.
Yeah, you didn't let me answer, but yeah, cryptids.
Yeah, cryptids. And this is tangentially related.
They saw a beetle in the wild.
You wish. Mysterious figure dressed as big cat on the prowl.
Britain has a furry invasion.
It is like there is a photo of a man behind a fence, and he is wearing a black leotard with a kitty cat head.
It's a jellicle cat.
Yeah.
Meow. Yeah. A mystery figure dressed in a large black cat costume has been seen prowling secluded areas close to a beach.
Spring Heel Jack has a new fetish.
Spring-heeled mittens. The bizarre sightings have prompted a flurry of comments and photographs posted on Facebook by residents living near Wallasey Beach in Wirral. Now, there's another photo, and I swear to God, he's doing that thing with his arms up in the air, like doing the claws. Oh, my God. Anyway.
And you know this guy's like a 45-year-old sanitation worker who's just trying to like let loose a little bit.
Meow, I'm a kitty cat. Look at me. Oh, mimbly bimbly, hopping through the trees there.
He's an expat from New York, by the way.
Yeah, obviously. Anyway, the bizarre sightings have Anyway, I read that one. A video posted on the website showed car passengers screaming as the figure was seen approaching close to their vehicle. I hope it's in laughter. Merseyside Police and Crime Commissioner Emily Spurl said she hoped anyone with concerns would report them to the police. One Facebook user posted, "Was walking my dog tonight and heard a man making cat noises." Oh, God, he's doing it. Heard a man making cat noises. Shone a torch. He was waving his arms at me before crawling up the hill. Never been so scared.
This is some hot fuzz shit.
Isn't it, though? Hi, meow. Another told the BBC how she was out for a dog walk when she noticed something strange. Oh, I goddamn bet. The woman said, "I drove down to the coast by the Harvester pub to walk my dog, and as soon as I was away from the streetlights, I began to hear a feline growling to my left. My little terrier, Mac, started barking away at the figure. Yip, 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 yip. So I got my phone for light and captured a short video. A man in a panther costume then crawled up the hill on all fours. I didn't feel scared, really. He was just waving his arms and making panther noises. I felt more confused than frightened." Another man walking his dog along the beach said he believed he knew who the figure might be and thought it was intended to be a prank. I don't know his name. I think it's just a wind-up. He's definitely not out to frighten people. He does it for fun, he said. He just likes being a giant cat.
No, who wouldn't?
He doesn't frighten our dogs.
I mean, frightens all the children and anybody else with a set of eyes, but not the dogs.
And that's where they chose for the article to end.
This remake of Puma Man's going great.
Puma Man, he crawls like a moron. But yeah, he just likes being a giant cat. That is a quote. I want that as a shirt. Like, you remember in Frankie Goes to Hollywood, Relax? They all had the shirts with giant block letters that said, Frankie says relax.
Yeah.
That, but it says he just likes being a giant cat.
Like, they should do if they do that shirt, they should have, like, a Kate Beaton style drawing of, you know, the guy as a cat curled up on the floor.
Yes, like pawing at something.
Yeah.
I seriously just picture a guy going, meow, and then, like, crawling up the hill. Like, it's literally just a dude in a leotard.
Like, pretty soon, someone's going to walk by the dump and see there's, like, 6 other of them, and it's like the Cadillac cats from Heathcliff.
Oh, God, yeah, one of them's got the big apple hat. Oh, man.
One of them's got the leg warmers.
Oh, God. One of them's got Walkman, he talks like this. Oh, Christ.
Well, it's either the Cadillac Cats or the Top Cat. His what was his crew called?
I don't remember.
Yeah.
That didn't come on USA when I was a kid, so I never found out. But I don't know. I'm kind of leaning toward Jellicle Cat.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know.
I mean, it'd be funny if they finally like unmask who he is, and he's like, "Hey, so you must really like the musical Cats." Like, he's like, "No, I'm not a fan."
Or he's like, never heard of it.
Right? I just let him be. He doesn't seem to be harming anyone.
What if this is a Scooby-Doo scam and he just hasn't thought it through?
Yeah, he's not quite sure where the profit angle comes in yet. It's kind of like the underpants gnomes in South Park.
He's on step 2 and doesn't know what step 2 is.
Yeah. Like, again, he doesn't seem to be harming anyone, and like I'm clear. It's pretty clear this is probably like a sexual thing to a degree.
Oh, I can imagine. Mike, what about you? Do you think it's a sex thing, or do you think he just likes being a kitty cat?
I mean, unless he's like humping things, I don't think it's too much of a sex thing.
That's fair, because remember Horse Girl? The girl who would gallop like a horse?
Yes.
Like that wasn't, to my knowledge, wasn't a sexual thing.
No,
maybe
that was
it's
just a horse.
The stress of the modern life has just gotten too much for him. He just puts on a suit and frolics as a cat.
You think he's gone native, but native is cats?
No, it's just his stress relief. It's just,
Okay.
it all gets to him. It's building up. It's like, everything's become a dull buzz, but then he puts on the suit. It like just drains out of him. He just frolics and has no worries in the world.
Mike, I think you just described a psychotic break.
Well, except for he puts on a fursuit and like frolics instead of like, being violent.
Like, what if he worked at a local animal shelter and like his superhero alter ego is a guy who goes and finds like abandoned animals? Like he's doing a community service.
That'd be a feel good story then.
Oh, we don't have those here. That's right.
Now, do you think like in the woods when he's alone, he's doing the cat? I'm a kitty cat. Because I would.
Yeah, absolutely.
Depends if he's seen it or not.
Mike, David.
Yeah.
Would you do the kitty cat dance?
Oh, I sing that to my. I sing and I do the dance to my cat all the time.
Okay.
Yeah, kitty cat. No.
That doesn't come to mind much, so I'd say I wouldn't, just because it just wouldn't occur to me.
Oh, if I'm dressed as a cat, that's the first thing I'm thinking of.
Like, honestly, it sounds like kind of a fun little thing to do. Like, if you're like intentionally trying to like spook people a little bit, or just kind of be weird for the fun of it, that's kind of neat.
Maybe it's like the clown thing, but they realize clowns are just going to get shot, where someone dressed as a cat will at worst get pet and maybe run off, chase with the broom.
Can you imagine being like interviewed? It's like, and what was your experience with a cat? He let me pet him.
Right.
He just let me pet him and then ran off.
Yeah, the real problem is like, when he's outside of people's houses at like 1 a.m. going, because he's in heat.
Yeah. Now, can we all agree that we should, in fact, though, just leave him be?
Yeah, I think so.
Just let him do his thing.
Like, the minute he does something, like, bad.
Yeah.
Like, no.
Like, next weekend we were going to have an update, and it turns out the Catman stole a Mazda.
He murdered, like, 30 chickens from a local farm.
It's like clawing up people's, like, welcome mats.
He's pissing on their doors. He's spraying. He tucks his dick back so he can spray.
He leaves big man shits on the lawn.
Oh, man. Somebody leaves a box out for him. There's just like a giant man shit in the box.
Like, I thought our Indian scammer guy was kind of the hero this week, but also, like, I'm kind of into this cat guy. He's pretty fun.
Yeah, I kind of feel like this is our good guy for the week. He's the man this week. So, way to go, cat guy.
Maybe like a local person will give him a churu or something.
Maybe. The one thing that got me, the most unbelievable part of this is the Facebook user that said, "Never been so scared." Because I'm like, of what?
Maybe they're just afraid of cats.
I guess.
Maybe they dress as a mouse.
They identify as a mouse.
I've never been so
mouse
scared.
Problem.
Squeak.
Well, that was fun. It was a short one, but like I saw that and I'm like, well, this is weird and adorable.
Like, how long does he have to be doing this for him to become like a cryptid?
I think he's there. It's kind of like the Bunny Man, but without the knife.
That's fair. The fucking Bunny Man, dude. I gotta read about that for the show sometime.
Yeah, we should. We need to do like a local urban legend thing with like the Bunny Man. Anyway, Mike, you were gonna say something?
I was gonna say, I think for being a cryptid, he'd have to be less documented, but still seen.
Yeah. I don't know. Kind of makes me want to dress up as a Flatwoods monster and just walk around farting all the time.
Like, I guess, like, a cryptid can't have the potential to be arrested and put on television. Like, if you have the potential to be arrested, handcuffed, and then identified on the local news, you're probably not going to be a cryptid.
I told y'all about the guy I used to work with that saw a dude without a face, right?
Did he have face blindness?
No, but you know what? We'll talk about it when we do that episode. How's that?
Okay.
And I'm going to ask Lenora. Lenora, have I talked about my friend from work that saw a guy in a hoodie with no face?
Yes, our show archivist.
Yes. Archivist.
Man without a face.
Oh,
face,
God damn it.
Face.
Well, anyway, Mike, what have you got for your last story?
I have.
A man dressed as a cat.
I have a choice.
Oh, no.
Do you choose, both of you, and have to agree, do you want a what could be an environmentally positive story or a story about a cat?
I mean, the theme of the last story was a cat. I feel like we got to go cat.
I kind of agree. I feel like we need to go cat as long as it's not cat drowned in a bowl of pudding.
Okie dokie.
Uh-oh.
You selected cat.
Yes,
so
we did.
We have... Got to get back to Discord because that's where it's hiding from me. From Gizmodo, published July 16th. Most cats sleep on their left side, and scientists think they know why.
Oh!
If you're a cat owner, chances are you spend an unhealthy amount of time scrolling through your photo gallery, reviewing adorable photos of your cats for the 1000th time.
I feel targeted, and I don't like that.
Yeah, I'm in this picture, and I would like to be removed.
While doing so, perhaps you've noticed that your cats appear to favor a certain side while sleeping. And now to think about it, I think Ginger does sleep on her left side a lot.
Yeah, she does.
And if that happens to be the left side, new scientific research suggests you're right. This could be a survival strategy for cats, according to a recent study published in Current Biology. In the paper, the researchers explained that in mammals, such as cats, the right hemisphere of the brain controls the left visual field, spatial awareness, and quick response to threats. Sleeping on the left allows the right hemisphere of the cat's brain to be readily available to identify and coordinate a rapid escape, the scientists claim.
Now, can I tell you my theory on why that goes along with this? That's the side with the cannons.
Wait, wouldn't be when they want the cannon side up?
Well, that's what I meant. The right side is the one with the cannons. So.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're ready for flanking maneuvers?
Yes. Pirate cats.
Virtually all mammals are at risk to predators while sleeping. That's a problem for cats, at least in their pre-domesticated natural state, who spend around 12 to 16 hours each day sleeping. Lazy bastards.
Right.
Lucky bastards,
God,
too.
lucky sons of bitches.
For that reason, cats usually sleep in locations they consider safe. But the researchers were curious as to whether cats evolved other tactics to stay safe during and immediately after their frequent naps. To answer this question, the researchers analyzed 408 publicly available YouTube videos featuring cats sleeping on their side.
Okay, this was an excuse.
Yeah, best job ever. Fuck.
With the requirement that the nap had to be uninterrupted for at least 10 seconds. They found that in 2/3 of the videos, the cats preferred to sleep on their left side, with the researchers then attempted to explain in terms of neuroscience. Quote, since cats prefer to sleep in elevated positions, upon awakening they would immediately see predators or prey with the left side of their visual field, the study authors explained in a statement. Quote, since the right hemisphere has advanced spatial abilities and can quickly coordinate rapid escape and possibly also hunting functions, left side sleeping would provide evolutionary benefits as a survival strategy. But as the scientists themselves admit, this conclusion warrants further investigation to explore whether potential factors that influence a cat's favorite sleeping position. While their analysis of the videos turned up statistically significant leftward bias at the population level, quote, we obviously have no information about the sex or pregnancy status of the videotaped cats, they wrote in the paper. Indeed, pregnancy might be another complicating variable, as trends scientists previously observed for pregnant cows. Additionally, quote, pawedness, the cat version of right or left-handedness, could also be taken in consideration for future research, the scientists said. Overall, the authors conclude that this finding, while subject to debate, quote, could provide an excellent opportunity to study the emergence of asymmetries at their population level, while also helping us to learn more about the nature of one of our favorite pets. Not written by a dog lover.
Yes.
A quick and very unscientific population survey among Gizmodo and Kotaku's cat owners affirmed the study's findings, showing a slightly greater tendency for cats to favor their left side while sleeping. I was also able to confirm that my roommate's two cats both tend to curl up on their left side. There were, however, some outlier cases, such as Kotaku staff writer Zachary Zewin's feline companion, who reportedly, quote, just does the super tight curl and turns into a strange orange shape that, while cute, lacks any sides.
Lacks any sides. It's all back.
Non-Euclidean kitty.
The cornerless cat loaf.
A cat which is both convex and concave at the same time.
Just it's like Samus Aran just in cat form. It's just a ball of cat.
And then drops a bomb, which is cat poop.
To gather more data, we'd like to invite our readers to share their cats. This is just trolling for cat pictures now. Exactly. Come on.
Yeah.
Don't be that guy. Don't be just trolling for, pussy pics.
That's terrible.
Yeah, so cats.
Yeah.
Sleep on a side.
Yeah. Interesting.
So Holly says that my cat Zelda, she sleeps in the same positions I do. Yeah. Where like my arm will be outstretched over my head.
Yeah, Ginger does that sometimes.
Yeah. But there'll be times where I'll be taking a nap and the cat is apparently like right there next to me, napping, like in the same fucking position. It's weird.
Well, it makes me glad that I keep my door closed because I wouldn't want anybody to see Ginger sleeping, sobbing into her pillow.
Oh.
Wow. God
man,
damn,
you really need the love of a parent, don't you?
Okay, this is becoming one of the darkest episodes we've ever done.
Joke.
Jesus.
I don't do that often. At most twice a year.
God damn.
No, I mean, no, I've been there.
Oh, man. You ever make a sandwich and then start crying and you don't know why? Anyway, let's move on.
I know why. It's because, that I didn't make the sandwich I wanted.
It's not, I'm crying because I'm not yet eating the sandwich.
I'm not overwhelmed by everything going on in the world. Fuck you for suggesting that.
Fuck you. Yeah, well, that's interesting, Mike. You remember Conti?
Yeah.
Slept on his right side, curled up like a spoon with me.
He used the littlest spoon.
He was. I miss that cat. Anyway, so David.
Yep.
But now that we've made ourselves sad with all the stuff we've talked about for the last several minutes, what have you got for your last article there?
Well, I got something that's a continuation of something we talked about last time. Y'all remember Jake the Rizzbot?
Yes. I was just thinking about him earlier today.
All right. Well, this was written by Noor Al-Sabai for Futurism. It is filed under Gay Little Robot.
That is a choice.
The title of the article is Jake the Rizzbot Moves to California, Comes Out as Gay.
That's a lot for a robot.
The subtitle is He's Out, and then the first header is The Bot Closet.
Okay, I need to bring up something real quick because I'm looking at an image from the article.
Mm-hmm.
And while he is still not wearing a serape, all the rainbow banding on him makes him look slightly more like Trevor the robot. Anyway,
I do appreciate that he has Rizzbot across his chest, but he also has on his stomach, not Elon's bitch.
Somebody needs to give this robot a tramp stamp.
Also, there is a video in the article that shows him, like, again, running, and it's very creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's weird.
He's a creepy boy.
Yep. In the few weeks since being unveiled, Jake the Rizzbot, a slang-spewing bipedal humanoid known for sporting a cowboy hat and other fashionable accessories, has moved to West Hollywood and come out as queer. As NBC4 Los Angeles reports, Jake, a 4-foot-tall humanoid robot that uses large language models to compliment passersby using trendy slang, was recently seen strolling around LA's West Hollywood decked out in gaudy rainbow attire. Based on an off-the-shelf robot sold by China's Unitree Robotics, Jake was initially spotted at the end of June quite literally running around and rizzing up passerby on the streets of Austin, Texas, in its Western headgear, a silver chain, and a pair of sleek sneakers. Now it seems that the robot, which is, per its manufacturer, maneuvered by unseen operators via remote control, has made its way to the City of Angels' storied Gayborhood. In videos posted on social media, the proud bot was seen hoofing it across Santa Monica Boulevard while humans walked around past it, most going about their day while others filmed the strange spectacle.
Hey, was there a verse about this in that Sheryl Crow song?
Right. Till the Rizzbot comes over to Santa Monica Boulevard.
That's the one.
Yep. All right. So then the next header is Pride and Conquer.
Oh, God. The puns.
Despite, quote, living more authentically in WeHo, it appears that the Rizzbot is no less awkward than when it was still in the closet.
God.
In another video, Jake was heard asking a woman out to dinner before cringily playing the saxophone riff from George Michael's Careless Whisper, but only after ridiculing another woman over her floral dress and, quote, thin excuse for a fashion statement of a necklace.
What the fuck? Damn, Rizzbot, you need to be nicer.
He became a venomous gay.
Fucking diva.
Put him on Drag Race. Anyway, despite its innocuous weirdness, right-wingers have taken Jake's coming out as an invitation to attack the robot for promoting a woke agenda on behalf of China.
Better give that thing some Wolverine claws.
Yes, because China, notoriously woke.
Right?
Yeah, China is notoriously open to homosexuals.
Again, this is a company that bought this off-the-shelf.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, right?
But I'm just saying, I'm just attacking their logic.
Oh, no,
Yeah,
I get you.
This is like buying a Roomba and putting a rainbow sticker on it. And
that thing's woke. China's coming to take our woke babies and turn them into cat food.
Quote, what's next, one ex-user wrote. A trans robot? Sounds fun to us.
Transformers.
Right?
Yeah, we had those.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
I will help Optimus Prime beat you into a pulp.
No matter what genitals Optimus Prime was born with.
Quote.
I'm pretty sure it was a carburetor.
Quote, a China-based robot that would never be allowed on the streets of China, opined another, without any evidence to support the claim. Quote, gay Rizzbot is an attack on American soil.
I guess it wouldn't be allowed on Chinese streets, all, gayed up like that, but...
Right.
So what is this company that did it?
Yeah. Goofy as Rizzbot is, the fact that it's causing a minor right-wing meltdown suggests that whatever it's doing is working, and for just $21,500, you too can trigger conservatives with your very own gay little robot too.
Dude, we need a GoFundMe for a Chinese robot.
Like, what if we just bought a robot and told it to go hunt the Mothman?
We call him Enrique.
Yes. Put him in a
Enrique
little
the Frog Bot.
Put him in a little frog suit from Super Mario Brothers 3.
To say put him in a costume.
Yes. We could have a little robot Enrique and take him places. We'd be at every convention.
Oh, man.
Oh, we'd have to give him a chair and put him on the show.
Oh. So, yeah, the continuing adventures. Now, Kevin, has Jake the Rizzbot grown on you a little more? Because you were kind of anti-Jake last time.
Yeah, it's weird since he came out. I'm like, yeah, go for it.
Yeah, because if you don't like him now, it's a hate crime.
Yeah. God damn, David. Shit.
No, again, this is pretty funny, and I'm just kind of enjoying it. Every video is a little uncanny.
Now, did they put googly eyes on him now?
No, he had those.
Or are those the cameras?
Yeah, I think those are the cameras.
Okay.
Yeah, and he's still wearing that cowboy hat.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, gotta wear the cowboy hat, man.
And the sneakers.
Man, the only way he could be better is if he was walking up being a catty bitch with the voice of, what's the name? Good Lord, Pat Buttram. Well, howdy, son.
Oh, shit.
If you don't look like the prettiest damn thing I ever seen.
Now, Mike, what is your opinion on Rizzbot?
I mean...
Remember, not liking him is now a hate crime.
I mean... he's fine, I guess. I mean, he's got little colorful panties on.
Are those panties, or is that like a little dress?
They look like they're, kind of wrap under, so.
Okay.
Well, so what you're telling me, Mike, is that Jake the Rizzbot could be better.
Saying Jake the Rizzbot, I don't know. It's fine, I guess.
Well, I think that could lead us to the game. Do we want to play the game?
See, Mike, we don't have a segment because our normal sources are sort of dry right now.
Yeah, and I don't want to read like a bunch of posts from Succubus General on X, so...
Damn, next time, baby, next time.
It's a lot more boring than you think, and it's mostly just anime porn.
Okay. Again, next time.
But yeah, I think maybe the game might be kind of fun here. All right.
Okay.
So, it's clear that they're exposing Jake to the world and having him try new things to develop, So, let's educate Jake. Go ahead and pitch a place where he should go, and what should he experience as part of the local culture? Like, what would you do if you were on, Jake the Rizzbot's handlers team? Like, what would be his next experience?
Liverpool dressed as a cat.
Shit.
Yep. Sorry, that's my answer to everything now is I would send him to Liverpool, put him in a little black leotard, put a cat mask on him, and let him roam the wilderness for a few days.
Just rizzing people up.
People. Yep. Just, meow, you're so pretty. Just...
But it has to be with the Gen Z slang, too.
Yeah, but I don't know any, so...
Yeah, no. But, okay, so that's a good answer for the first one. How about you, Mike? What would you have Jake do?
I don't know. First thing that came to mind was Clearwater, Florida.
Oh my God. The Scientologists.
Troll the Scientologists.
Oh.
Get them audited?
But
oh my God. Yes.
Wow, this is the best readings we've ever seen. He's immediately our leader.
Rizzbot always floats the needle.
Yes.
He can pass any sec check.
Okay. So we got sending him to Liverpool and dressing him like a fucking cat. And we got him going to Clearwater, Florida to be audited by Scientologists. Like, quintessential important, if you're developing an AI, those are important experiences. What else do we got?
Absolutely. How about you, David? What would you do as head of Team Rizzbot?
I'm going to send him to Albuquerque, New Mexico, and have him survive a meth lab explosion.
I really thought you were going to say send him to Albuquerque and then have him make a left turn.
No. Survive a meth lab explosion.
Okay.
What if we took him to Las Vegas? Well, I was gonna say to one of the legal prostitution places, but he's a robot, so you could pay anyone to sleep with him, and it's not prostitution, right?
Technically, he's a sex toy.
Yeah. So just get his data moment.
Jake the Rizzbot at the Bunny Ranch.
Make him fully functional in all methods of lovemaking.
We pay the poor woman and we tell her, okay, we got this very specific outfit from an episode of Next Generation we need you to wear.
Now, see, when
It's
you
got
said
a lot of underboob.
when you said Las Vegas, my immediate thought was get him addicted to gambling.
Oh, maybe that too. That'll be afterwards.
Oh, we have him ransack the Pawn Stars place.
Ooh, yeah.
All right, what else can Jake do?
We can have him intimidate peoples at the top of staircases.
Oh, yeah.
Just send him to Philadelphia, where the Rocky Stairs are.
Yeah. And we just yell up at him, we are protected at the bottom of the stairs. Oh, God. Oh, geez. I'm trying to think where else we could send him.
Send him dressed as he is to, I don't know, what's the most racist state? Or what's the most homophobic state?
I feel like both those are here, probably. But
Yeah, have him dressed as he currently is, send him to Mississippi so he can understand human hate.
Yep. Send him. Shit. What's a worse town to send him? Send him to Natchez. Just see what happens. Fuck it.
Just anywhere in the South dressed like he was in San Francisco.
I was going to say he was in Texas already. I don't know that it could get much worse.
Well, he wasn't dressed with all rainbows.
Well,
there.
he was
That's
in
true.
Austin, Texas, though. Austin is
And Austin, Texas is
Yeah.
San Francisco of Texas.
Well,
Send him
and
to
here he was in
Plano.
West Hollywood.
There's lots of hippies in Austin, Texas.
Send him to Plano.
Fucking Houston, which I will be in next weekend.
So if you're in Houston, look for Mike, I guess.
Yeah, where are you going to be staying at, man?
Oh, we
Give us
got
the
an
address.
Airbnb. Oh, I'm not telling you that. I don't even know the address. So
Fair enough.
I do know that our first Airbnb got commandeered because the brother of the host was flooded out in the floods.
Do you think
Yeesh.
that's why Rizzbot left?
Probably. Probably doesn't
Floods.
float very well.
Yeah, I mean, look at him.
Yeah, he's only 4 feet tall. He'd drown pretty easily.
Yeah, he's a little guy.
Yeah, he's just a little guy.
Yeah, he
a
is
little
just a
guy.
little
Just a
guy. He's
little
4 feet, dude.
You know, and the thing is, again, I think I said this last week. When I was 5, me and Rizzbot would have been best friends because I was obsessed with robots
Yeah.
to the point that my parents wouldn't let me play robot.
Now, what did playing robot consist of for you?
Like I would have a toy robot or something. And I would talk to it like it was a friend.
See, I thought you would
because
be
I
wearing
didn't
like a
have any.
cardboard robot outfit or something.
No, I'd put together like a little toy robot or something. Like I'd take a bunch of my shit toys and put them together into something that looked like a robot, and I'd talk to them.
Yeah.
Because
Early
I didn't have
kit
any
bashing.
friends.
Early kit bashing.
Yeah. And it would have a jack-o'-lantern for a head. And my parents, I guess that creeped them out. I guess they were thinking a Return to Oz or something. I don't know. But yeah, no, it kind of creeped them out. And they're like, you can't play robot this week.
Now, do you all remember when they had that one robot in Philly that got destroyed?
Oh,
Yep.
Was that the hitchhiking robot?
Yeah.
The hitchhiking friend robot, and they fucking mugged it
Do you
and killed
think
it.
the same thing would happen to Jake the Rizzbot?
Oh, of course. Humans are terrible.
I hope Jake has a knife.
or at least like a self-defense claymore.
I mean,
on
there
his
is
chest.
the kung fu robot. I'm sure they could probably teach him those kung fu moves.
You know, I bet he's a headmaster and he turns into the head of a larger robot.
I think they should send him to Philly. I'm just curious what would happen.
I don't know about that. How about Pittsburgh instead? We know some people in Pittsburgh.
Oh, there you go. That's fair.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Send him to Allegheny Prison.
Yeah, right. No, I feel like the next big city we'll probably see him in is probably New York, which would be interesting.
Yeah.
What's he doing in New York, though?
Getting a hot dog, you mook.
Just trying all the pizza in New York.
Actually, here's the thing. Yeah, all right, they're going to send him to New York. I want to send him to, like, 1981 New York.
right? From, like, the fucking movies and shit.
Yeah, he's got no legs and he's covered in spray paint. They find him on a subway somewhere.
Kevin, we already have a documentary movie about sentient robots in New York in the 80s. It's called Short Circuit 2.
Shit,
it's a masterpiece.
Johnny Five is alive.
It has, you know,
a white guy playing an Indian guy.
Yes,
Remember Johnny Five?
But it also has, terrible. You know, him with a fucking, you know, cybernetic mohawk. So
Yep. God, fuck that movie.
And
that was
Bonnie
Short Circuit
Taylor,
2.
I Need a Hero. Yeah,
that's what we're talking about too.
Yeah, because
he is in New York.
Ali Sheedy wasn't in Short Circuit 2, was she? No.
Neither was what was the
Steve
dude's name?
Guttenberg.
Steve Guttenberg.
Yeah.
They could only get the but it had what's that guy's name? I can see him. He was in Airheads as like the
Joe Montana?
No, maybe that was him. I don't know.
The DJ guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, Joe Montana.
Okay.
Fat Tony from The Simpsons.
Probably. But yeah, but it had some other guy that I guess was, you know, cheaper than Gutenberg because Gutenberg, for some inexplicable reason, was fire at the time.
Yeah, well, you know, he had that Bible out, the Steve Gutenberg Bible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now they should correct some of the article because they say that this robot was gay, but he did hit on a woman, so he's bisexual.
Yeah.
See,
get it right, motherfucker.
That's just more by erasure.
Yeah, I was just gonna say. Fuckers.
Hey,
anyway,
so you think we're gonna hear from Jake the Rizzbot again?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to.
I hope it's a happy ending too.
Right. So don't send him to Philly.
Poor hitchhiking bot.
Right. Yeah. Don't send him to Philly.
Don't send him to Philly. Send him to Boston. See what happens in Boston.
How many Duncans can he walk to in a single day?
Exactly. All right. Well, guys, I think it's about time to wrap up. This has been kind of a fun one.
Michael McKean.
Oh, Michael McKean.
Oh yeah,
shit.
yeah. Fucking Colonel Mustard.
I was going to say he was, Mike, you remember the two brownies in Willow?
Yeah.
He was one of them.
Stupid Daikini, we stole the baby while you're taking a pee-pee. Yep.
You know, Kevin Pollak deserves more attention than he does.
Kevin Pollak is fantastic.
Yes. Anyway, before we close out, Mike, do you have anything you'd like to plug?
No.
Okay. David, have you got anything you'd like to plug?
Leave a saucer of milk out for the Catman in Liverpool.
Yeah. You know what? That's a good one. I like that.
Yeah.
I guess also leave a saucer of oil out for Rizzbot in case he comes by. I'm just, yeah. That's mine. I don't have another one. That's it. That's my plug. Leave oil out for the robot.
Are we assembling our own Avengers team? Because we got Catman, we've got Jake the Rizzbot. Like, who else can we throw? We'll figure out. We'll figure out the Supernatural Selection Avengers.
It's less Avengers and more Mystery Men, to be honest.
The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
Yeah, League of something.
Right.
Anyway, so thank you for listening. If you would like to learn more about the show, you can head to supernatpod.rocks. That is supernatpod.rocks. You will find a link to our Discord, our store, our all kinds of stuff like that there, and find every episode of this show and the Distraction Hole, which will be coming back, we promise.
Mm-hmm.
So, until next time, stay safe and stay frosty. Goodbye.
Okay, good. He was actually in Airheads. Okay.
He was. I forgot. He was the one that was like selling the station.
Yeah.
And turning into easy listening.
He's one of those guys that, you know, he was in a lot of shit in the 80s and 90s. Mm-hmm. And so.
Yep. Coneheads.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Also, meow.
Meow.
Yeah. Meow, 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 meow.
Yeah, yeah.
Kitty cat.
That damn cat.
That
That darn
cat.
cat. That's one of his.
I don't think. Yeah, I love that classic Disney film. That fucking cat.
That piece of shit cat.
That dumb fucking cat.
That dumb fucking cat.